Eugene Belly's basketball team. Brian, your team is 16-2 this year. You guys have not lost to a team outside of the state, inside the state of Oregon, for the last 2 seasons. Why don't you talk about that? What does that do for your basketball team?
All right, it's good for the morale. We've been beating teams in Oregon for the last 2 seasons, like you said, and it's just a great feeling to know that we can compete with anyone in the state, no matter 6A, 5A, 4A.
One of the leading scorers of the year. Do you have any plans for after high school, college?
College, yes, I'm going to be going to St. Louis University, playing for Coach Majerus. 4 other guys I'm recruited with were top 15 recruiting class, and we're looking to do big things at St. Louis University next year.
You got Churchill High School this week, usually a big game in the Midwestern Conference. Who has been your biggest competition this year?
Churchill has been a rival there, but Thurston this year with Andrew Wiley, the new Oregon recruit, transferred in from Mackenzie High School. We're buds, but they're definitely our biggest rival.
So Thurston's the biggest game of the season. You guys have already beaten them once?
Twice.
Twice?
We've beaten them twice, yes.
Play them 3 times?
Play them 3 times.
What's going to be the key for that third matchup?
Even though we beat them twice, this came off the same intensity we came to the 2 other games. Doesn't matter if we've already beat them twice. We don't want to lose any games, so we got to come out the same intensity the 3rd game as you did the 2nd game.
Question for you. One, I saw one of the interviews you gave this week. You guys got 3 or 4 guys around you. You being one of the centers, obviously position-wise, but one of the centers of the North Eugene offense. Does it help or hinder you to have all the concentration focused on you?
It hinders me, but this year I'm not really all about myself. The guys are shooting great this year. All my starting guards, I can kick it out to them, and I have the confidence that they're going to hit shots. So I might get the triple teams in the games, but they're knocking their shots down, and they're doing a great job.
Okay, last question. After the state championship run last year, you guys are poised to do it again this year. What's it going to take for this team to go back and make a good showing at state like you did last year?
Come out just fired up and hungry for another one. We've had the taste of last year's state championship, and we just want another one. We got the whole huge bullseye on our back, and we know that we need to bring our A game every game, and it's just going to take keeping intense practices and not getting too big-headed and staying level and beating the teams.
No New England Patriots symptom for you, huh?
Yeah, no New England Patriots symptom at all. We're undefeated, and we're going to stay that way.
Good. Glad to hear it. Well, that's Brian Conklin, and for OregonSports.com, I'm Andrew Saxon.